Hello everybody, welcome to Coco's Crochet. I'm Litsa and today I'm bringing you week 4, lucky last week in the Hobbii Crochet Cal for 2023. Now today here in Sydney, Australia, it is Boxing Day, which is the 26th of December, the day after Christmas. So I thought I'd best make this for you before it is the end of the year. Now this little project dropped into our emails on the 24th of December, which was obviously Christmas Eve. For those of us celebrating, I thought, well, there's no way I'll get it out to you on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, but here it is for you today. So let me tell you what came in this little bag for us, which is week 4 and the lucky last week, guys, for this year's crochet along. I'm so happy that I've been able to bring you each week pretty much on the day that it came out. Anyway, what came in this little package before we get to the yarn and the project, and I'll tell you a little bit about that and what my thoughts were on it. So the very first thing that I saw when I reopened this bag, because although I have done the unboxing, and if you haven't already seen it, even though now, you know, if you've been following along for the last 4 weeks, you've seen everything. I did an unboxing of everything that came in the Advent Cal, a little spoiler. No longer a spoiler. I could not remember what was in this week. So that is so awesome. It was still a surprise for me. So here you can see we've got some gift tags. Now they're made out of plywood and there's 6 of them. I'll just bring them up close for you. Aren't they gorgeous? Now obviously I haven't used them yet, but I will certainly be putting them to good use in the future. Absolutely love them. They're very good quality. I really do like them. And then we've got this gorgeous little organizer. Now it came in this very fancy box. And at first I thought, oh my goodness, what is it? What could it be? It was quite heavy as well. And here is what was in there. So you can see it's from Hobbii. And it says that it's just a little organizer. There's a little zip. You open it up. It's even got a little pocket in there. And it's quite a nice little size. Now, it's actually so fancy. I thought you could even put some jewelry in there. But, you know, I'll just put some of my crochet treasures in there. So I'll just zip that back up and pop it away so I can leave it out so I can use it for future little notions that come my way that are extra, extra special. Now, we also got a zipper in the bag, but we've used it in the project, so I'll show you that in a moment. The zipper was 25 centimeters long and the color is ecru for those of you that are interested when you see it. Now, what was the most important thing in the little package? Of course, it was the yarn. So let me show you the ball band here, and it's called the Honey Bunny Shine. Now, this yarn is beautiful. Here it is here, guys. I'm not sure if you can see the sparkle in it at all. It is very, very difficult, even in real life, to see it. But this is a yarn that I've been wanting to try because I have seen a lot of other makers use it, and mainly they've been using it for amigurumi. And when I show you the project, I think that you'll agree that it would be very, very suited for it. Now, I'll give you a few little stats on this yarn here, and that's all that's left from it. I could probably use it with some of my other velvet yarn, because that's what this is in essence, a velvet yarn. I wasn't sure if it was blanket yarn or velvet yarn because it's a bit thinner than my blanket yarn. But let me tell you, when I did a comparison with my velvet yarn, it is absolutely the same. Here is a ball of blanket yarn so you can see the difference. As I said, I was a little bit confused at first, but when I managed to pull out a couple of balls and compare, I believe that this is a velvet yarn. So there it is there. Once again, I'll show you the little ball band, and it comes in quite a nice variety of colors. Now this one here is called color number 5, or beige. Well, obviously very well suited to the color. It comes in 100 gram balls or skeins, or 3.5 ounces, and it gives you 120 meters or 131 yards. Now it is 100% polyester, which will be, you know, make it quite easy to wash if you needed to. And the recommended hook size on the ball band is 7 millimeters, but we actually used a 5.5 millimeter hook to create our project. Now, what's our project? Let me show you on my iPad what it looks like, because I have not printed it off yet. And here it is, guys. It's called the Snow Mini Project Bag. And there it is there. Now this may become available to you guys in the future. I think that's what Hobbii usually does. So, you know, if you get an opportunity to make it, I highly, highly recommend it. And here's my version. Now there's the little handle that we crocheted first, and this is actually a tube in essence. and then you crochet the bag from the bottom up, or the little notions pouch, I think is what they're calling it, but I would actually use this out. It's actually nice size. You could fit your phone and quite a few other things in here. And here's the zipper that they gave us. It zips up very, very nicely. It is actually a metal zipper, and that's what it looks like inside, guys. Now, can you sort of see the shape of it? Mine somehow didn't square off perfectly, but I still really, really do like it. It was my very first attempt, or not first attempt, one of my first attempts to put a zipper on, actually. I've crocheted around a zipper before, I haven't sewn one in. So it was actually good. On the outside, I think it looks very, very neat. On the inside, not too bad, not perfect, but we'll get there. But I just love that I was able to put a zip on something, because I think it will be very handy now that I've, started practicing that, to put it even on cushions. But there we go. Zips beautifully. A very, very nice metal zipper, as we said. 25 centimeters in length, and the color is ecru, in case any of you were, wanting to purchase one as well. Now, I love that you can, put this around your wrist, and you get to hold it if you're out. It's just, I think for security, it's always nice. And, you might even be able to hook it on something. I haven't tried that as yet, because I only crocheted this last night, guys. So after our Christmas festivities, I took the time to just relax. And this took about between 3 and 4 hours, including sewing on the zipper. So it's a very quick and easy project. Now, let me tell you about the stitch. Look at it up nice and close. And as you can see, great stitch definition if you wanted to use it for amigurumi, and is very, very soft and squishy. Now, I learnt a new stitch thanks to this project, the double single crochet. Now, some of you may have used that before, but I certainly hadn't. And within the pattern, they actually directed you to a YouTube video. So Hobbii has its own YouTube channel. So if you're interested in having a look at that stitch, how to make it, it's only a very short video. I highly recommend that you go and have a look, because it is a fun way of creating single crochets. It just seems to go a little bit faster, and there's a really nice flow to it. Now, the other thing that I need to tell you about my bag is that the measurements were a little bit different to what they said that the project would be, but I actually don't mind. So let me just hold it. I'll hold it that way for you so you can have a look at it even up closer as I'm giving you my little stats. So Hobbii said that, the size of the actual little project bag would be 30 centimeters or 12 inches in width. So that way. And then in height, they said that it would be around 16 centimeters or 6.5 inches. Mine has actually turned out, so this way the width is 23 centimeters or 9 inches. And the height is 13 centimeters or 5.5 inches. Now, I did make it exactly as the pattern said. Well, I think so anyway. I just think it's that I'm a very tight crocheter. But I actually don't mind the size. I'm very happy with it. And in actual fact, I probably could have made it grow a little bit more, because I do have some yarn here. So if I was ever to make this again, and I had a skein of yarn of the Honey Bunny, I know that I would actually be able to make it to the size that they want, because I actually have supplied enough yarn for the larger size project bag. So that's pretty much it, guys. Week 4. The project was quite easy to follow. I had to get my head around. I know that it's such a simple thing. Maybe I was a bit tired to do a tube. I kept thinking that it had to be like, when you start off an amigurumi and it's closed at the bottom. And then I just stopped, reread, and of course a tube is open in the middle, because you start off with chains, not a magic ring, and I could not understand that, but that was on me. Other than that, the YouTube video on the double single crochet stitch was actually very, very handy, and it is in US terminology. They also use US terminology. Now, if you have never sewn on a zipper, they do not teach you how to do that. Of course, you can look up, other YouTube videos, but they did supply some photos. So let me see if I can scroll up on my iPad and I'll show you that. So, you just had to follow along that way. Some of you that have made, here we go. So that's basically what they showed you. You can see there, they've given you some instruction on, yeah, that was pretty much it, which is fine. I have no issue with that. I've always had a little bit of difficulty with the Hobbii patterns, so that's okay. That might be just on me. But overall, it was a fun project. It was a quick project, and it was week number 4, which was actually very exciting that we came to the end. So thank you so much, all of you, for coming along this journey and, hanging out with me week after week, seeing what, know, we made. So I have, you know, finished them all now. I might do a little review video on all of them. Let's see how we go. But for now, we're done. I hope that you've all had some crochet time in, because I know a lot of you have been celebrating, you know, this festive season as well. If not, there's plenty of time to catch up. As I said, I had a whole day and a half off, which was crazy because I usually crochet every single day. But now I'm done. Hobbii Crochet Cal 2023 tick, guys, done and dusted, finished for another year. Well, the first year that I've ever done it. And you know what? I'm just so grateful that you were here along with me, because you being my cheerleaders is what made sure that I brought each and every project to you. So thank you very, very much. So until I see you again very, very soon, take care, everybody. Bye-bye for now.